welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be working with Winged's hair. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I'll be showing you guys how I bleached my knots for my 13x6 lace frontal wig. This is for amateurs, by the way, because this is actually my first time ever doing this. You're gonna see around the perimeter, we got a little bit, over bleached, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it a little bit later. But this is what the hair is looking like after the fact. It looks all good and luscious and thick. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna give y'all the details. It is a 13x6 lace frontal wig. It is 250 density and 24 inches. Okay, this is how it's looking right before we applied the bleach. And to achieve this look, we use Salon Care's 40 volume developer and Prism Lights bleach is what we used. And now you're gonna see us mixing it together. Okay, so honestly, the proportions, we really just eyeballed it. We just make sure that we had a good ratio of the bleach to the developer. And you don't want too much developer because it's gonna have the mixture too watery, and you don't want too much of the bleach because then it'll be too thick. You're gonna see in a second the perfect consistency. Start off with a little bit, and then if you notice that it's not enough, like right here we seen that we needed more developer, then you can just add as you go. So it's better to have not enough to start with, and you can just add as you go. So yeah, you can see me whisking it, and right now it's a little chunky, so we're gonna keep stirring it together until we get the right consistency that you're gonna need, so it doesn't bleed through your knots, but it just sits right on top of it. It's gonna like really glide. Okay, so what you're looking at right here, like this is perfect. You see, it's not too liquidy. It's not gonna run off the lace, and it's also not too thick either. Like right here, it's perfect. So we realized that we were not gonna have enough to cover the whole lace because it is a 13x6. So we just added a little bit more in there.
And like you don't press, you just like stroke it on there.
Oh, I hate I'm so short.
God, I need to bring this thing down myself.
Okay, just one shot.
Just pat. Yeah, we was dying in black, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so by this point we have covered the whole entire lace, and remember, like she said, you do not rub it in. You're just gonna pat it across because you don't want it to get on your hair. And yeah, we kind of did make a little mistake a little bit later, but like I said, I was gonna dye the hair jet black anyways. So yeah, this is it. You see, we definitely got the front. We wanted the front knots to be looking good because we wanted to look like scalp when we put it on. Okay, so yeah, we let it sit for about 25 minutes. I must say the knots in the front were pretty small, which is a good thing because it took really well to the bleach, and it didn't take as long to for the bleach to set in, and that's how we end up over plucking them, because over bleaching them, because the knots were tiny compared to the ones that are in the back. But it's okay, we're gonna fix it a little bit later. Hey, I just want y'all to get another glance at the hair. Like, it is a body wave. It came in so pretty. But yeah, now we're gonna wash it. We're gonna see how it goes. To wash out the bleach, we use the shampoo and conditioner from the Shimmer Lights collection.
They're like, ooh, they know they could have did. They could have washed them dishes. Right.
Okay, so right now we're just washing the bleach out of the hair. We washed it a good 2 times with the Shimmer Shine shampoo, and throughout the process of washing the hair, like, we got absolutely no shedding. right here, she's just lathering the lace up really good with the conditioner, you know, to just really neutralize the bleach, you know, to make sure it's not still processing and all that good stuff. And so, yeah, we're going to lather it up real nice, and then we're going to wash it out. Be gentle with it because, you know, we just put it through a lot. We just bleached it. But we're also getting out whatever, you know, leftover shampoo might be all up in there. We're going to do a final rinse for it.
Like some dye coming off of it, and this one did. So that's good.
Oh, great.
Okay, so first of all, look at the lace. Look at the lace, okay? Look how cute it is. It is so pretty. Like, okay. Hold up. We'll have to roll that back because I don't think you've seen it good. Look at it. Okay, you know, it's a little brown at the top. It's okay, but we're going to fix that later because we're going to dye it jet black. Yes, ma'am. But, yeah, I know she, you know, scrunching it up real good. And look at it. It is so pretty and it is so dense. Like, I love thick hair. So, right now, we are conditioning it. We did a deep conditioning to it. We let it sit for a little bit, like 30 minutes or so, and then, you know, we washed the conditioner out.
No other finger combing. No shedding.
No shedding yet. So far, so good.
Smells like, yeah. It's working with some man. Of course, you can't see nothing.
Oh, but how long is it gonna be? Like, really?
Probably like a little bit past your ear.
I said the flash on.
The hair did come quite dark, but it was a little too brown for my liking. Like, I really like black. But I used this, but I did end up having to go back and get some the jet black dye in Adore to really, you know, do me right, because yeah, that still had my hair too brown, and I like black. So the rinse did up doing really good for the perimeter of the lace because, you know, we did over bleach it just a little bit. So we got like a little brush. What do you call it? I don't know, like a little hairbrush, and we just went across the edges with it, and we let it sit for about 30 minutes or so, and it did, you know, fix that. But, you know, if you don't want to do all that, you can always use mascara, but I need like a, you know, a little permanent solution for that. So we just mixed it up. That's the little brush I used. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we mixed it up in there, and we just applied it to the lace. Well, to the edges mainly. Well, we applied it to the whole head, actually. We applied it to the whole head, but like I said, you know, it wasn't dark enough, but it did the job for the perimeter.
Now, this is gonna tell the truth, you know. This fine tooth comb.
Ooh, I'm scared. Okay. Did it give you something? Okay.
I got this. I don't know if it's from your hair or from my wig that I did last night, but you can comb through it.
Okay. Ooh, yes, honey. Look at this one. Okay. Yes. Just gonna work that in there. Okay, if we put the camera up first, because I want to do this too. All the way to the ends.
Just work it.
Work it.
Work it in. You have to go to the doctor to get your medicine over. The pharmacy ain't anything.
Okay, you did this part, you have it. Okay.
You might spoon at it. Never mind me.
None of that has been done.
Okay. Well, to get some more footage of you doing it, or somebody else doing it.
You can say what you're doing.
Okay. Just gonna halfway points and then.
Okay, so right here, as you see, we are going back to touch up the parts that we did end up over bleaching. So I just got a rat tail comb with the middle end, and I'm trying to get as close to the lace as possible, well, to the root, without touching the lace, because I do not want, you know, the black rinse to stain the lace. But it ended up being fine. I touched in some areas, but it ended up washing right out. But I don't recommend, you know, I still recommend you use the comb and just proceed with caution. But you know, it's not that bad. Do not be scared to get close, because you don't want to be walking around with gold edges. We let the rinse sit in there for about 45 minutes to an hour. And here is the finished product. It looks so pretty. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, so right now we're just doing a second deep condition.
Like, it was so dense.
Mm-hmm.
The hairline.
It is very, like, I don't know. It's not really that dense though, because like I say, it's.
Yeah, and I told you everybody was looking like a helmet.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'm scared because,
Like I say,
Right here, we're about to start plucking the hairline just a little bit. Actually, the hairline came in really nice. It looked very natural, but it was a little straight across from me. So, you know, we're just going to customize it to my head. And we're just combing it through right now. The video is basically over at this point, but I will be doing a review on this hair. This is not sponsored at all. I pay my own money for this hair, and I'm going to be telling you guys how it held up and just a little final rundown, all the specs, all the details, where to get it, all that good information. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching.
I gotta get my shit together. I don't know about you, but I have to make these moves.